Have you ever woken up in the morning and thought to yourself, is this what the rest of my life is going to look like? The same aches, the same slow shuffle to the bathroom, the same pills lined up like little reminders that time is ticking. And deep down you wonder, is there something more I should be doing? Am I doing enough to stick around? To not just live longer, but live better? I want to tell you something that might surprise you. It's not too late. Not even close. In fact, this very moment right now could be the beginning of something completely new. I don't care if you're 60, 70, 80 or older. There's something I've learned that I wish someone had told me earlier. The way you start your morning can actually change how long and how well you live. Not a magic pill, not some 20-year plan. Just a few simple, proven, and powerful habits that can be the difference between slowly fading or truly thriving. So if you've been feeling stuck, tired, or just unsure of what to do next, stay with me because I'm going to share 5 morning habits that are backed by real science, practiced by real people, and easy enough for anyone to start today. Let's start with the first one. And this one might seem almost too simple, but it can be truly life-changing. Habit number 1. Start your morning with purpose. Not pressure. Most of us wake up to an alarm or to pain or to the weight of what needs to be done. We reach for the phone, the pills, the routine, before we even remember to breathe. But here's something powerful. How you frame your day when you first open your eyes sets the tone for everything that follows. A study from the University of California showed that people who began their day with intention and gratitude reported lower blood pressure, better memory function, and even fewer symptoms of chronic illness over time. Why? Because the body and brain are deeply connected. Starting your day with stress kicks off a cascade of stress hormones. But starting with calm rewires your whole system. So here's something you can try tomorrow morning. Before you even sit up in bed, say one sentence out loud. I'm still here. I'm grateful for this day. That's it. You don't have to feel amazing. You just have to acknowledge the gift of waking up. And if you want to take it a step further, think of one thing you're looking forward to. It could be a phone call, a warm cup of tea, or just seeing the sunrise. That little act of intention can lift your entire day. It sounds simple, but don't underestimate it. After a few weeks of doing this, many people report sleeping better, feeling more in control, and even experiencing fewer mood swings. You see, it's not about becoming a new person overnight. It's about honoring who you are and choosing how you meet each morning. Habit number 2, hydrate before you caffeinate. Now let's talk about something we all tend to overlook. Water. I know it doesn't sound exciting. But stay with me because this might explain why you've been feeling tired, stiff, or even forgetful in the mornings. As we age, our sense of thirst becomes less reliable. That means even if you don't feel thirsty, your body might already be running dry. And after 6 to 8 hours of sleep, your body is naturally dehydrated. That's why so many people wake up groggy, achy, or with brain fog. But here's the kicker. Most of us go straight for coffee, which is a diuretic. That means it pulls water out of your body. So what happens? You start your day in a deficit. Your joints ache more. Your digestion slows down. Your mind feels cloudy. But one small change can reverse all of that. Drink a full glass of water before anything else. Keep it by your bed if you need to. Add a slice of lemon if you want flavor. But just make it part of your ritual. In one study published in the Journal of Nutrition, even mild dehydration was linked to impaired mood, lower energy, and poor memory in older adults. But when participants drank water first thing, their alertness and mood improved significantly. It's one of the fastest, easiest ways to feel more awake, more mobile, and more clear-headed. And look, I'm not telling you to give up your coffee. Enjoy it, but just give your body what it actually needs first. You'll be amazed how this one tiny shift, just 8 to 12 ounces of water in the morning, can make your mornings feel lighter, clearer, and more alive. You see, what we're doing here is not about overhauling your life. It's about small choices that honor your body and extend your years, because aging doesn't have to mean decline. It can mean wisdom, power, clarity. And we still have 3 more powerful habits to go, habits that affect your brain, your muscles, even your heart. But before we move on, let me ask you this. When was the last time you felt proud of the way you started your day? Think about that, because this journey is not about chasing youth. It's about owning your time, your rhythm, your power. Most people click away. They scroll past. But you stayed because you're not just curious, you care. You care about your body, your mind, your future. And I care too, because these years ahead of you, they're still yours. and they matter just as much as any that came before. So let's keep going. We've already talked about starting your day with intention and giving your body the water it's quietly begging for. Now let's move to something that doesn't just help you feel better. It can literally protect your brain, your balance, and even prevent you from becoming one of those statistics we all fear. This next habit is one of the most underrated longevity tools out there. Habit number 3, move, even if it's just for 5 minutes now. I know what you might be thinking. Move? That's easier said than done. And I hear you, your knees might hurt, your back might creak. Some mornings, just walking to the kitchen feels like climbing a mountain. But here's the truth, you don't need to run. You don't need to lift weights, you just need to move something. Here's what the science says, and it's astonishing. In a 2019 study published in the American Journal of Preventive Medicine, researchers found that just 10 minutes of light physical activity each morning reduced the risk of early death by over 30%. Let me repeat that point: 10 minutes. Light movement, 30% lower risk of dying early. And it's not just about your heart. Movement boosts blood flow to the brain, improving memory, focus, and even protecting against Alzheimer's. You don't need fancy routines. You can march in place while brushing your teeth. Stretch your arms above your head while the tea is boiling. Walk slowly down the hall, just 5 times back and forth. If you have stairs, go up and down once or twice. One gentleman I know, he's 84, starts his day by dancing to an old Sinatra song in his slippers. He says, "It keeps me young, and it keeps me me." Because when you stop moving, your body thinks it's time to shut down. But when you move even a little, your body gets the message: we're still going. We're still here. Don't worry about what you can't do. Focus on what you can, and let it be enough. Every morning, give your body just 5 minutes of loving movement. You'll start to notice your joints ease up, your energy picks up, your balance steadies, and most importantly, you feel like you again. Habit number 4, feed your brain first. We've all heard breakfast is the most important meal of the day, but no one ever says why, especially as we get older. Let me tell you what most people don't know. Your brain consumes 20% of the calories you eat. It's one of the hungriest organs in your body. And when it's not fed right, you feel it. Foggy thinking, dizziness, confusion. It's not just aging. It's underfueling the brain. Now, I'm not here to tell you to make kale smoothies or count calories. But I am here to tell you this: what you eat in the first hour of the day has a massive impact on how clearly you think, how steadily you walk, and how emotionally strong you feel. Here's what your brain loves in the morning: protein, like eggs, Greek yogurt, or a handful of nuts; healthy fats, like a slice of avocado or a drizzle of olive oil on toast; complex carbs, like oatmeal or whole grain bread. And here's what your brain hates, even though it tastes good: sugary cereals, pastries, too much coffee without food. When you eat sugar-heavy meals first thing in the morning, your blood sugar spikes, then crashes. That crash is what causes shakiness, fatigue, even sadness. It's like setting a fire and then throwing cold water on it an hour later. Instead, give your brain a steady flame. One woman I spoke to, she's 72, started having scrambled eggs and a slice of whole grain toast every morning. After 2 weeks, she said her memory got sharper, her naps got shorter, and her mood lifted. She said, "I feel like I woke up, like I've been half asleep for years." Your brain has carried you through decades of life. It deserves a little nourishment. Not perfection, not a diet. Just small, real food choices that protect your memory, your focus, and even your independence. And if you're someone who's lost your appetite in the morning, try a warm drink with protein in it. Bone broth, a little smoothie with nut butter, even a cup of warm milk with cinnamon. Just give your brain something to start the day strong. Let's pause for a moment. I want you to look at what we've done so far. We're not talking about impossible routines. We're not telling you to become someone else. We're building a gentle, powerful rhythm that says, I'm still here, I'm still in charge, and I still deserve to live fully. And you do. The last habit we'll talk about in Chapter 3 might be the most emotionally powerful of all. It's the one that doesn't just help you live longer. It helps you live more connected, more peaceful, and more alive. You've made it this far, and I want you to hear something from me before we go any further. I'm proud of you. You didn't just click on another video and forget about it. You stayed. You listened. You felt. And that tells me something important. You're not here to survive your later years. You're here to live them. So far, we've talked about hydration, gentle movement, feeding the brain, and starting with intention. But now, I want to talk to you about something deeper. Something that doesn't come in a bottle or from a diet or an exercise plan. This last habit, it's not about your body at all. It's about your spirit. Habit number 5. Connect before the world begins. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you truly felt connected, not just to others, but to yourself? To something bigger than the to-do list. Something deeper than the next doctor's appointment. See, we live in a world that shouts at us the moment we wake up. News, noise, screens, notifications, and for many people our age, silence. And silence can be peaceful, but it can also feel lonely. That's why this habit, the 5th one, is about connecting before the world begins. Taking just 5 minutes, first thing in the morning, to feel anchored. It might be sitting in your favorite chair, breathing deeply, and simply being grateful you woke up, saying a quiet prayer. Reading a small passage from a book that lifts you up. Writing in a notebook, not pages and pages, just one sentence. Today, I'm thankful for looking out the window, watching the sun slowly rise, whispering to yourself, I'm still here, I still matter, because you do. This moment, before the phone rings, before anyone needs you, before the rest of the world wakes up. This moment is yours. You know, one of the greatest regrets people share at the end of their life is this: I didn't slow down enough to feel joy in the little things. The smell of morning coffee, the feel of warm socks, the way light comes through the window. Don't wait until life gets quieter. It already is. Don't wait until you feel better. This will help you feel better. Just 5 minutes. Each morning. To connect with yourself, your breath, your heart, your hope. This isn't just a feel-good tip. It's backed by science. Studies from the Harvard School of Public Health show that people who practice morning reflection or gratitude live longer and have lower rates of depression, anxiety, and chronic disease. It's not magic. It's meaning, and meaning is what keeps us alive. Let's bring it all together now. You might be wondering, can these simple habits really help me live longer? And here's my honest answer. I don't know how many days any of us have left, but I do know this. You deserve to feel alive in the ones you do have. You deserve mornings that start with kindness, not chaos, with care, not pressure, with hope, not fear. These habits, starting your day with intention, drinking a full glass of water, moving gently for just a few minutes, feeding your brain with real, nourishing food, connecting to yourself before the world demands anything. They are not hard. They don't take money. They don't require you to change your whole life. They just ask for 5 minutes of love each morning, and if you do them, not perfectly, not every single day, but regularly, you'll notice something. Not just that you live longer, but that you live better. You'll have more energy, more clarity, more peace. You'll smile more, stand taller, and remember what it feels like to feel whole. Before you go, I want to leave you with this. There is a version of you still waiting to be discovered. Not the younger you, not the better you, just the real you. The one who still laughs at silly things. The one who still wants to dance when no one's looking. The one who's been through storms and is still standing. You are not too old. You are not too late. You are not forgotten. You are here, and you are deeply, truly needed. So tomorrow morning, when you wake up, don't reach for your phone. Don't jump into the rush. Start slow. Start gentle. Start with you, and just see how different your life begins to feel. Thank you for spending this time with me. At IT means more than you know. If this message touched your heart, share it with someone you love. And if you'd like me to walk with you on more of this journey, I'll be right here, always. Until then, take care of that beautiful soul of yours. And remember, you matter, you always have, you always will.